This episode of Jake's Happy Nostalgia Show may contain some slight adult language which may not be suitable for younger viewers. Viewer discretion is advised. Also, as a precautionary measure, we don't recommend that you eat or drink anything during this episode. You'll be fine. You'll thank us later. And now enjoy this episode of Jake's Happy Nostalgia Show with special guest puppeteer Brandon Smith.
Welcome to Jake's Happy Nostalgia Show, a podcast where nostalgia comes alive. Together, Jake and his friends interview talents varying from actors, directors, writers, producers, composers, puppeteers, and so much more. Who will they be chatting with today? Find out in this Jake's Happy Nostalgia Show episode.
Greetings and welcome to another episode of Jake's Happy Nostalgia Show, where nostalgia comes alive. My name is Matt Bingel with my pal Marty Monster. Hello. And our co-host Chris Bixby, Jake Deffinbaugh, and Wyatt McCullough. How you guys doing?
Hello. Amazing as always.
Stay nostalgic
as
always.
Yes.
I would hope you're staying nostalgic. This is your show, right?
Yeah.
Yeesh, one job. Anyway, this week's guest we are very excited to have.
Mm-hmm.
He's
been mentioned every episode.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
According to what you said.
Literally.
He's also a fan of the podcast too.
Which we appreciate.
You may know him from his puppet work over on B. Smith Puppets on Instagram and TikTok, as well as his Barney work on the same places as well. Yep. Very dear friend of mine, very talented performer and puppeteer. Please welcome my dear friend, Brandon Smith. Brandon, happy to have you here. Well, thank you, guys. Thank you,
Just so you know, there's a warning
boy.
before the episode. Listen to the warning.
Already starting off on a good path. Yeah.
Yes.
I like it. I like it.
Definitely.
Now we know who you are, but I'm sure there are people who don't know who you are. Would you care to introduce yourself?
Sure. So, hi, I'm Brandon Smith. I am a puppeteer from Leesburg, Virginia. Of course, like Matt said, everybody knows me from B. Smith Puppets, which is an account I started. Started 4 years ago.
Oh wow!
Just as a place to mainly post my puppet content and other stuff like that. But I've been a puppeteer for about 15 years.
Wow!
Wow!
That's awesome. So I started when I was about 6 years old. I loved Sesame and Muppets as a kid, like I'm sure all you guys did.
Yeah.
All my favorite shows are displayed behind me.
Oh
Yeah, I love
Nice.
that. Yeah, that's awesome.
Nice.
You could see that. So
I love that.
yeah, that's when it started, and I just developed my skill over time, rewatching old Muppet stuff, Fraggle Rock, all that stuff, and of course, one of my favorite things I love to talk about is that I met the Muppet Performers back in 2015.
Yeah, that's right.
And I got to do a workshop with Sesame in 2017 when I was about 19 years old.
That's right.
And from there, it progressed on to workshop after. My friends like to joke that I did like 900 workshops. I only did 3. And then it progressed from there. And at the end of 2021, I got my first job with the Muppet Studios.
Oh wow!
Nice. And about 2 months ago, I started working with Sesame. So I'm a Sesame puppeteer now.
Oh no!
Really?
That is awesome.
Oh my gosh!
I did not know that. That's amazing.
That is awesome.
So that's awesome. So happy for you.
It's been a crazy. Thank you. It's been a crazy 15 years.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah.
And you met Mia's Puppet Corner through the workshops also, which is amazing.
That's right.
I did. She was about, I think, 15 or 14 years old.
Awesome.
The youngest person, she's phenomenal. She's great. I mean, I like to give her crap about the workshop a lot of the time. Initially for Sesame workshops, you're usually not eligible to be in them unless you're like 18 and over.
Yeah.
Right.
But that proves how good she is.
She is.
She's phenomenal. But I was like, who the hell is this kid? Get in the back of the line. We've been waiting for years. No, she's great. I love Mia.
If she's watching this, she's on the future. Hopefully,
she's wonderful.
Yeah,
I'm sure she is.
Yes.
Hey, Tuna.
That's
oh
funny.
boy.
Oh gosh.
You just wait for later, everybody. You'll need the warning.
Oh boy.
Yes.
Don't drink water. Don't even drink
Or eat.
anything.
And if you have kids, maybe put them in a different room for
Put them in
this.
the closet.
Oh,
No, they need to learn these things. Keep them in the room.
Oh boy.
Oh man.
Oh
man. So we did kind of talk about it a little bit, but I guess what I'm wondering is kind of, bring it like back a bit. How did you like first get into like puppeteering?
Yeah.
Oh gosh. So initially I wanted to be an actor.
Oh wow.
Okay.
I started out just loving children's television in general because I was born in 1998. So that was towards the end of a lot of stuff, at the beginning of a lot of stuff. So there was still a whole lot of puppet content on TV, like Big Big World, Between the Lines. There was still on at the time.
Oh yeah.
Yep, that's right.
But as a kid, you don't really see those as character. I mean, as puppets, you see them as characters. So you don't think, I want to be Big Bird. I want to be Barney someday. That Barney's real. But
he is.
My first inkling to puppetry was I had a DVD of Kermit's Swamp Ears.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Nice. Yeah, we have one.
I did too.
Say what you will about that home video, but it's nostalgic for me. So I love that.
Yes.
Me too. Yeah.
It's really good.
But I had a very terrible, crappy frog puppet I got from a gas station at that time, and I was like 4 years old, and it just had like this weird little button in the mouth where if you closed it, just went. And every time Kermit would come on the screen for that movie, I would put on that frog puppet and I would just do lip sync to everything Kermit said.
Oh wow!
And that was my first inkling to puppetry. But it wasn't until I was 6 years old or 7 years old that I rediscovered the Muppets again, and that's when the Sesame Old School DVDs came out. Do you guys remember those?
Yeah, Chris actually has some of them.
Yeah. Yes.
I didn't know Sesame dated back all the way to 1969. So when I saw the first Big Bird, I was like, holy cow, that's not Big Bird. I was just like, who did that puppet back then? Because he sounds and looks different now. And then I just found out it's been Carol Spinney that whole time. And this was when the show was almost 40 years old at the time.
Right.
Wow.
And I just started diving deep into Jim and Frank and Richard and Jerry and all those guys. And it wasn't until I was watching behind the scenes stuff, and it was a 60-minute interview they did back in 1979. And it was Richard saying, we do what everybody in the world wants to do, and it's act crazy, but we get paid to do it.
There you go.
And I said, that's the perfect job for me, because I've been acting a fool for years, and I haven't.
You have, with the character.
So that's where it really started for me.
It's crazy.
That's awesome. Would you say like puppeteering was always a passion of yours?
I'd always enjoyed performing in general, and I enjoyed characters. But I was a very shy kid. I enjoyed dancing. I enjoyed acting out my favorite scenes from shows and things like that. But I would do it in the basement or in the privacy of my bedroom just because I was shy.
Right.
So I think when puppetry came into play, it was a way for me to blend all the things I enjoyed, but be able to hide myself and to have the focus mainly be on the character and less on me.
Right.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. That's awesome. Hey, what are some of your inspirations?
Oh gosh,
so many.
Well, I gotta say, I always credit these two people as being my inspiration to puppetry and performing. It's Jim Henson, and Barney.
Yeah.
So, I'd say I love Jim. I love the Muppet guys, but my inspirations will always be David Joyner and Bob West. Just phenomenal people, phenomenal performers. This was before I even knew David was a performer of color.
Yeah.
So I very much enjoyed the Barney. The Barney I enjoyed was black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they inspired me even to this day. You can see it in my TikTok.
You can see it on TikTok.
I do a lot of the 60s.
You even have your own suit, which is amazing. You can find it on TikTok with that.
I do. I got that suit during the pandemic. Just because it was just for fun. I didn't expect to really do much with it except just wear it around wherever else. And then started TikTok because people like Matt and Alex, all these
Alex will be on again.
Alex,
we'll have the three of you on. We'll have the three of you.
Oh man, that's going to be a hellstorm.
We'll do it.
He's not wrong.
Oh my god.
Exactly. Yes. But they convinced me to do TikTok, and I was like, I don't know, because even when I remember when Vine was a thing, and people were like, you should be on Vine. I was like, I don't want to do these apps. I don't want to create content. It's too much work. But I posted, I think the first video that went viral, I think, was the hoverboard video.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that was
right.
That was just for fun. I didn't think of anything of it at the time, and it got up to I think 200K views, I believe.
Wow.
And then it was the transformation video I did.
Yeah.
Where my shout out to my friend Mark Tourette, another great puppeteer from Canada.
Mark's awesome.
He's great. He said, well, a lot of people were commenting, I want to see Barney come to life, Barney come to life. And I said, well, I don't know how to edit. I can't do these effects. And Mark said, if you tape yourself in the suit and get a photo of the doll, I can get it done for you. And just give me some voiceover. I said, okay.
He's
and I
awesome.
just did it really quick. He edited it in 5 minutes and sent it to me. And I was like, I'll just post it and say, here you go, fans. Enjoy. And I wake up the next morning and it's 1.5 million views.
Yeah.
Wow. That is insane.
That's crazy.
It was all positive, which I was very shocked about because Barney gets a lot of negative feedback.
He does.
People are like, oh my God, are you the real Barney? It's like the voice. Everyone loved the voice. And I was like, oh my God. And now it's me. I think Barney's taking over my TikTok now.
It's funny. But Mark's amazing. Hopefully we get him on in the future.
Very Human Mark's talented too.
Yes, he's phenomenal. I love Mark.
Yeah, he was on Mia's stream the other day.
Yes, he was.
Right. Yes, he was. It's very funny.
So, Jakey, why don't you take this next question?
All right.
Jake. Woo!
The guy that messes everything up.
Shut up.
Just kidding.
Oh man. No, we love you, Jakey. We love you, Jakey.
No homo.
No.
Fine. Well, how to
We broke him.
We broke him already. Not even 15 minutes into the interview, we've already broke Jakey.
Nice.
But anyway.
A few hours late,
Well,
man.
anyways, how did puppets like Bubba, Ralphie, and Davy come about?
Yeah, because I've heard a bit of Bubba's story, but not the full thing.
Yeah, so I'll start with Bubba. So Bubba came about. He was just a puppet that I bought during the pandemic. I just love. He's an Adam Krutinger puppet.
Yeah,
so he's very well crafted, very beautifully made, and he belonged to a buddy of mine I made on Instagram named Benton Lowe, who's another puppeteer from Canada. And I remember I think I did an interview with him on my Instagram. I didn't save it. I don't archive anything. Sorry, everybody.
It's all right.
And I said, oh my God, I love that puppet that you have. I love the mech he has. I love the fur texture. And then after we were done talking, he messaged me saying, I don't really use this puppet that much. So if you want it, it's yours. Yeah. And he sent it to me. And Bubba did have that kind of gruff voice. He was almost from New York. He's kind of like an Italian maybe, but now I don't know where he's from anymore. But I didn't quite know his character, but I think it was when I did that live stream with Mia and Amy and Tech. That's when I think Bubba really came to life. We knew who he was. He was more than just an asshole. He was an asshole that hated tuners' guts.
Yes.
That was funny.
Yes.
That was funny, especially the Christmas one with him.
And that was fun. And he
the bah humbug thing.
He doesn't care what he says.
Yeah.
So I love Bubba. He's kind of the outstar character. Davey was my first original character. I designed the puppet. I didn't build him.
Nice.
He was built by Avery Jones.
Wow.
Wonderful guy. He built me my first professional puppet, so I always credit Avery anytime I do something. Thank him. And he was just a random design, and he was just a random little boy character. And now he just sings Wiggle songs. He's kind of progressed. And Ralphie is the new
much
guy.
to Bubba's annoyance.
Speaking of Avery Jones, look, it's Julius. He was made by
Avery Jones.
Julius.
Yep, Julius is an Avery Jones too. Yep.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. And Ralphie is the new guy. Built by Jared Boucher. Wonderful puppet builder. And I'm still developing his personality a little bit. He's just a sincere kid who just loves to imagine a lot of things. I'm still working on it because right now I can say this. I'll tease it. I'm working on a YouTube children's series that's starring Ralphie.
Nice.
I got a few friends of mine helping me with music and writing and things like that. So I'm hoping to release it, if not at the end of this year, sometime in January of 2023.
Oh, nice.
Whoa,
Really
great.
nice.
Matt,
Check it out.
That's awesome.
Matt, I think it's the moment you've been dreading. So when me and you first met, we've made a connection, by the way. You said you have stories about our own Matt Bingel here. Can you tell us some of these stories?
Oh, boy.
I want to hear these stories. Oh, boy.
Oh, God. The first time we met?
Yeah.
First time that Wyatt and you met.
Yeah, me and you met, because me and you met
That
on
was,
Matt's Instagram.
That's right.
Oh, we
that
did.
was that.
Yeah, and you brought up Bubba the first time. That was the first time
what
meeting
was
Bubba
that?
also.
Oh yeah. I think I just vaguely remember when I'm puppeteering. I'm not paying too much attention to what's going on around me, so I might have blanked out. But oh god, I mean,
Bird
I
call
remember when I met.
probably.
Oh, shut up.
Well, what?
Oh, boy.
That's obvious. That's a given.
Yeah,
Gosh.
that's a given.
Exactly. But I think first time I met Matt, it was probably during a live
Okay.
stream. I don't remember who's.
I don't remember who's either. God, I wish I did. I think. I know we first discovered each other through mutuals. I think, but I think the first time I saw you live was on Mia's stream, sometime in late 2020. I think it was when Barney was first introduced on Mia's stream. I think it was.
Oh, okay.
That was the first time that I had seen you live, I think.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's I think like I said, pandemic is when I met pretty much all of you guys. I already knew Mia, but we kind of I think a few of us puppeteers kind of lost contact after the workshop. We have group chats on Facebook, but we kind of lose contact. And I think during the pandemic, everyone's just longing to communicate with somebody.
Yeah.
So you kind of just remember more people, and I made more contacts during the pandemic, and now I've made great connections now. But I gotta say, all you guys, you guys are very talented, but all you young up and coming puppeteers, you guys got some good skills on you. So I'm wondering what you guys do.
It's fun starting last year, and it's amazing.
Yeah,
and me and Jake became good friends through the pandemic, and me and Wyatt
reconnected. Yeah,
we reconnected because we hadn't really been in contact with each other for a while, so we kind of reconnected through.
And then the podcast came to be.
Yeah, and then Jakey first introduced me to Wyatt and Chris. I think it was in November.
Yep.
I think.
Yes.
No, you knew me before then because I was in your Instagram stream, but you know me fully.
It was both Wyatt. It was both you and Jakey who introduced me to Matt. I think because I had seen a few of the live streams, and then you guys added him to the group chat that we have.
Yeah.
And
get a Skype, you'll be added too, Brandon.
That's where that.
Oh Lord,
that's where that started.
Oh God,
for me.
Oh, trust me. You'd make one of the characters, one of the people die laughing with Bubba.
Oh my God, I'm in so many group chats right now. I can't manage them all anymore.
That's funny.
I get added to a lot of group chats without permission.
Most of which are pretty much dead. Yeah.
Exactly. Yes. Yeah. I love and hate that.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
That's the best.
Like I don't know who's in here. I don't know who I can tolerate right now. So I just like
it's a blessing and a curse.
I have a lot of my group chats on mute.
Yeah.
I do. I still. That's funny.
So out of all the puppets in your collection, this is a good question. Which one do you think is your favorite?
Probably Ralphie, just because he's just a beautiful. Well, hold on.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Hey guys!
Hey!
Ralphie! Hi, Ralphie.
Hey, Ralphie.
Hi. Is this a live stream? No, it's a podcast.
No.
No.
Hey.
It's a podcast.
Not this time, Ralphie. This is different.
Okay. Hi, Marty.
Hi.
I got Mortimer
good to see you.
Puppet Chris. Bean.
Mortimer.
Hey.
So many puppets.
So many characters.
This is weird.
But I would just say Ralphie is probably my favorite. I just love the look of his fleece and the ostrich. I love this kind of hair.
Yeah.
Yes.
I would say my favorite Muppets are the Fraggles, just because of the hair.
Yes.
And they're so expressive. Mm-hmm. So I absolutely love that. And he has his new nose. I got a nose job.
I was about to say Ralphie originally didn't have a nose.
No, I couldn't smell anything.
Right.
Now I smell too much and the world stinks. Just kidding.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'd say Ralphie's my favorite. And then Bubba.
Yeah.
Oh, of course. We love Bubba.
Yeah, he'll be out of it.
Oh, yes.
Oh, man.
So I know Matt was wondering, what is up with the professor? We haven't seen him in a while.
Oh gosh, well, Professor's just a really kooky character.
Yeah.
That again doesn't get used. So depending on who people enjoy, that's usually who I tend to bring on.
Yeah.
Right.
So for a while, so it used to be I would show a lot of my replicas a lot of the time, which I don't do anymore. I try not to do that anymore.
Right.
So, and also because I have a birthday party company, so I'll do birthday parties with Barney or some of my replicas of Muppet characters. But it kind of made it hard to fully develop my own characters because of the need for me to do impressions of somebody else's characters. So I think that's one of the main reasons I also started Instagram Live, because I can mainly put focus on my characters and less on the other ones. And I'm so happy for that. So people really enjoy Bubba, so that's why he tends to pop on a lot. If it's a musical based live stream, you'll see a lot of Davey.
Yeah.
And and Ralphie, just because I love him. So Professor, you don't see very much, but again, hold on.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh man.
I had them all put to the side. I was like, I have a feeling they're going to ask where these characters are, so I got to put them.
I got it. See, it's just like Eric Thompson said. Maybe if you talk about them, maybe they'll show up, right?
There you
Say the word and I'm here.
Yay!
Hello, everyone.
I know the last time you seen Jakey, you got him with the Blues Clues impression of Steve Burns.
Oh my god.
My Steve Burns impression.
No.
It went a little bit like this.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm wondering, Brandon, how in the world you got his wig back on?
Well, they have safety pins in them, so I can just stick it back in his head. I did a so sorry, I didn't see him bite it. Turn the kids away. So I did a show. Sorry.
That's fine.
So initially he had that gag when I got him, but sometimes it was hard to perform him. So I made the puppeteer mistake. Don't do this, people. I hot glued his hair back to his head.
Oh no!
But I did a show in San Antonio, Texas, back in 2021. With two puppeteer friends of mine, Bradley Freeman Jr. and Sebastiano Ricci.
Very talented. Yep.
They wrote. Oh yes. Go check them out. They're great. And they did we did a show. It was like a superhero show for the church that my friend Brad was working for, and it was a live show, and we did a 3-parter. So we did 2 live shows a day for 3 days. For all these kids, it was so much fun. I think there's bits of it on Facebook. I'll send you guys a link to that.
Awesome.
Nice.
So they wrote the professor as like he was part of the team, but he was also a secret villain.
Yeah.
And it was a gag that he was supposed to pull off his hair, and I said, "Oh, my professor can pull off his hair." And they said, "Oh, really?" I'm like, "Yeah, but it's hot glue to his head." So I remember my friend Brad was just at his desk, like slowly, like with an X-Acto knife, trying to get his hair back without ripping the fleece off of him. And he was like, "Don't ever do this again."
That's funny.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It was fun, and I pulled his wig off during the show, and all the kids are just like, "Oh, gasp!"
That's awesome.
Man.
You also visited children's hospitals with the puppets, which I know you talked about.
Yeah, that's right.
I did some of them. I'll talk about this one story. So one time, so my father was in the hospital a few years ago for I think a couple of years. He had a pretty bad motorcycle accident. He's good now.
Okay, good.
That's good.
That's good.
But I mean, Matt, you can probably attest to this. As a puppeteer, you kind of take a puppet everywhere you go, just in case something happens. And you kind of need to pull out a puppet. So I took a little certain red monster to a hospital, just to kind of surprise my dad and mess with the nurses a little bit. And then I'm just sitting with my dad in his room, and I have Elmo kind of sitting on my lap.
Yeah.
And a little girl, I'd say she was about 3, was at the desk with her parents, and I think they were signing a thing. And the door was open, and I could see her directly through the line.
Yeah.
And all I hear is this little girl's voice say, "Elmo."
Oh wow.
And I'm like, uh-oh. So I kind of like throw them on, and I wave to her, and the parents are like, "What are you talking about? Where?" And I asked my dad, "Can I go out there real quick?" He said, "Yeah." So I walk out there and I start talking to her, and they're like, "Oh my God, it is him!" I'm not the real Elmo, but it's an illusion. So I just start talking to this little girl, and she's laughing, and we're just having a full conversation. Yeah. And I notice her parents start to tear up a little bit, and the nurses are also tearing up and laughing a little bit. And I give her a hug, they take a picture, and they walk out. And I go back to my dad, and I just hear this lady out there saying, "Hey, where's the puppet guy?" And they said, "Oh, he's in here." And she said, "Can I talk to him real quick?" And I just went out there, and she hugged me so tight, saying, "Thank you so much." And I said, "No, I love this." And she said, "No, my daughter has cancer, and she had been coming here for chemotherapy for a couple months now, and the doctors try their best to get her through it, but she's like so scared and traumatized, and she doesn't speak at all when she's there because she's so sad and everything." Wow. And they said that was the first time they saw that girl smile in the first 5 months that she'd been going to the hospital. And I said, "Oh my God." So I was like so touched by that. And they said, "If you ever come," and they were like, "Please come back. If you ever get a chance, please come back." And I said, "Sure." So that's my favorite part of being a puppeteer is the connections.
It's like the Carrie thing. He went in, some girl didn't talk to him.
Yeah, Carrie Simpson. Yeah, he's definitely talked a lot about
I will say this: the best Elmo thing you ever did was on Matt's first impression nights with you and Alex.
Well, let's not talk about
that. Which, and I will say on the subject of Carrie, I will edit this part out. But Brandon, you'll definitely get a kick out of this. We're actually interviewing him in July.
Mm-hmm. Hey! Yep.
First anniversary. I kind of want to be here for that.
We'll just put you on as extra co-host.
Yeah, I'll have Bubba ask him a question.
Oh boy!
Yeah.
Oh boy!
That actually be really cool. Special guest co-host. I like that.
Did you ever wear pants inside the costume?
Oh boy!
Oh man!
Oh,
love Carrie. Love Carrie.
No, yeah, he's awesome. I can't wait to have him on.
Very excited.
For sure.
I cannot wait for that.
Oh my gosh. Probably the biggest guest we ever had.
Definitely up there is one of the biggest we ever had.
One of them.
Oh, Frank Oz, that's gonna be a good one.
Yeah.
He doesn't do that much, but
well, it depends.
Yeah. Next to Stephanie and one of our other future interviews that has yet to go up is Marty Robinson.
Oh, I love obviously I worked with Marty many times.
Yeah.
I love Marty Robinson. He's great.
Yeah,
he can tell you some good stuff.
That's awesome.
He did.
And he left someone a little teary-eyed after the interview was done.
I bet it was Matt, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was me. It was so surreal. It really was. Yeah.
Oh my God. Come on, man up, man.
Oh,
great. You guys are doing a great job. I'm loving the podcast. You got some good fun.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yes. I feel very unworthy.
No, I mean, but thank you though. We've been doing this for almost a year now.
Yeah.
So it's been really, really fun.
Great.
Indeed.
It's been so fun.
I'm glad for me just doing it, you know.
Yeah.
So Matt, I feel like it would be more appropriate for you to ask this next question.
Oh, I finally get to ask one. Yeah. About time too.
Yeah.
What? Yeah.
I know you guys. I know one of you guys say that.
Well, congratulations. What's
it like meeting Bird Call? I don't know, Matt.
Yeah,
no.
That was actually
Bird Call's great. Go subscribe.
And he's not behind the fan account.
Oh my God.
The fan account's run by a girl.
Yeah.
That's what we think.
So we think
he's transgender.
Oh
my God.
Oh my God.
All right, go ahead.
Oh my God. What are your thoughts on the puppetry community? You know, how much it's expanded the last couple years and all these young up and coming puppeteers. What are your thoughts on all this?
I love it. I wasn't too into the puppetry. I mean, the puppetry community is large, but it's also very small. Like small as in you kind of know if you don't know everybody, you know who they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And at the beginning I knew who everybody was, but I wasn't active in the puppetry community. I wasn't posting a lot. I wasn't posting on YouTube. I wasn't doing a lot of stuff. So when I did my first workshop, that's when I kind of met a lot of people that I knew, like was it Laura Bacon and David Bizzaro, Tal Bennett, a lot of other people like that.
Oh, yeah.
So And I don't remember who, I think it was David Bizarro. He was like, is this your first time? And I was like, yeah. He's like, where have you been? Like, you're great. And I was like, I've been puppeteering for 10 years. I just been doing it like off the grid. Like nobody knew who I was. So yeah, it's kind of nice that it's expanded and I've got to know more and more people. And some of them are like, my best friends now. And we've worked on projects together. And some of my best friends who I met at workshops, we work at Sesame together now. So it's a weird full circle moment. But really I love this community and I hope it grows. And it's also shocking when people say, "Oh my God, I love your work." And I'm like, "Oh my, like I'm not famous. I'm not Noel McNeil. I'm not Matt Vogel." But like, I appreciate every, like when you guys, when you bring my name up, it's normally nothing but good things you have to say. So I really appreciate that.
I just want to put this out. I was the one who started it.
I blame you.
You know what we're going to do? We know this is a trend. We're going to mention Mia's name until she joins next.
Oh, boy.
Mia,
that's how it works.
Yeah. It works.
Yes.
No.
So is there anything? Oh, go ahead, Wyatt.
I was going to say, I know we have questions for a certain monster of yours. A little
save those.
Oh yeah, if he's around.
I know he's around.
We'll get to him towards the tail end.
All right.
Yeah, we'll get to
definitely.
Yeah.
So is there? You've shown a couple things. Is there anything else from your puppetry work at all that you want to show?
Yeah.
Sure, I can show some things. Let me see. So when I first got contact with the Muppet people, it was when they did a commercial for a company my mom works for, Capital One. Kermit and Piggy did a commercial.
Wow.
And that's when they first tried to get me to meet them, but they were so busy that they just didn't have time.
Yeah.
Right. They said, hopefully we can meet them later on, and they did. But I got this signed picture of Kermit from Steve.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
That's awesome.
Got the glare on it, but there we go. Yeah. That's one thing. And and then here's a picture of kind of the first workshop that I did.
Wow. Oh, look at that.
Oh my goodness.
That is
awesome.
There's me with a little pink guy.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I see all of them. There's Matt Vogel, Peter Linz, Marty Robinson.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah. Love all those guys. So weird putting on like a Muppet puppet for the first time. Because you kind of just stare at it. You're like,
yeah,
this is a real thing and it's on my hand. Yeah. I can show. So when I graduated from high school, so a lot of you guys know when you graduate, you kind of decorate your caps to like where you're going to college and things like that. So but of course I didn't go to college just because just wasn't for me. It was my decision. But I said, I hope to be a Muppet performer someday. So a friend of my mom decorated my graduation cap, and here it is right here.
Oh wow!
Wow, that's awesome! Wow. I love
that. Amazing.
That
is
amazing.
Thank you. And then I'll show these last two things. So here's my first Muppet script.
Oh wow!
From the Muppet Christmas Caroling Coach, written by Jim Lewis.
Nice.
Wow, that's awesome.
And I'm going to cover the title of this because it hasn't aired yet. And then here's my first Sesame script.
Oh, wow.
That is awesome.
Nice.
What? Wow.
That's really amazing.
I'm excited. I'm definitely excited to see that. Whatever it is.
I will let you know when it comes out. I will probably post about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Let us know. Let us know.
Yeah, that's that.
That's awesome.
I definitely will. That'll be exciting.
Yeah.
That'll be exciting.
Yeah.
So so I'm kind of worried about this. That I think I knew you have a great answer to this. What was the puppets that you have for a community and everything that that you just love to do? Like, what has means to you?
Being in the puppet community.
Well, just being what Davey and Baba, being part of your puppetry world.
Basically, a better rewording, Jakey. This happens all the time. I think a better rewording is, what do the puppets mean to you?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I mean they're a part of me, like anything. A way for me to express myself and be vulnerable. So I think that's why Bubba is the side of me that has no filter.
Yeah.
So I kind of get to, and I think when it's coming from a puppet, it's not as insulting, it's not as rude. It's like, that's funny. And it's like, that was kind of messed up what he said. But I love it. And Ralphie's the innocent side of me. That's he was basically me when I was 4. That's where I got him from. And Professor's the kooky side of me. And Davey's the side that, you know, sang every song he heard on TV. That was the way Davey sings Wiggle songs is the way I sung Wiggle songs as a kid. Funny enough, when I sang Wiggle songs, I didn't realize I was singing them in an Australian accent as a kid. I was saying banana instead of banana.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
So, what would you say is the most challenging part about puppeteering?
Yeah.
Oh God, I would say. I mean, it's an obvious answer with the whole arm in the air.
Yeah.
I think it's also so many things involved with it. You know, you're truly multitasking while doing this job. You know, you're puppeteering. Sometimes you're doing the voice. You know, right-handing. Right-handing is not as easy as it seems. You know, you got to blend with the performer. You don't want to overshadow them. You know, either you're standing up or you're on rollies. You know, your puppet may look good and you may have gotten the right lines ready, but oh crap, your head was in the shot. So you gotta move that. So it's a lot. But I think for me personally, I think when you're fully invested in it and you love it, it kind of all just fades away. You kind of forget how painful it is and how sometimes hard certain things are when you enjoy it. It's all part of the performance and you just go with it.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep, that's awesome.
Yeah. Similarly, what's the hardest thing about performing Barney?
Yeah.
Oh God,
I learned about that too.
Because you have the puppet in the suit.
Yeah, the sweat.
Oh yeah.
It gets difficult. I mean, I do a lot of my, as you guys see, a lot of my Barney stuff is shot in my backyard and it's outside.
Yeah.
So the weather really is a factor.
Oh yeah.
Of how it is. The hardest Barney thing I ever did, actually, I did a birthday party last year in a farm during the summer, and they had me in the grass dancing, and it was like 85 degrees outside. And it's all my suit is mainly just foam, so it's all foam that's just in my face, and I only have about this much vision. So you can't dance in the grass with Barney feet, so it was hard. But that was probably the most difficult performance. And I also did a birthday party at home for my niece when she turned 1, because she's a huge Barney fan. She also likes Coco Melon, which I think sucks. But
my nephew likes it.
But
good for the kids.
I had to do Barney inside, and there was all this kid stuff and furniture, so I only had about this much space to really do Barney. And funny story was my sister was in the kitchen and she was walking back to the living room during my show, and I can't see her because again I can only see front ways, I can't look sideways, and so a part of the song I jumped to do a bell kick and totally kicked her in the side.
Oh no. It's the
vision. So it's hard. It's hard, but I love doing suit work. I hope to do more of it.
Same with the Barney puppet work that you used on Matt's birthday on Matt's Barney stream.
It takes a lot to get into my suit. It's not like a one piece, it's a 2-piece. The head is separate. But I invented a harness thing inside of it so I can do the jumps and dances without shifting too much. So if I'm doing a live stream and I can't get in the full suit, I usually just hold the head up and I'm doing. That's probably the hardest thing to do because that's not meant to be puppeteered. So I'm just like holding this giant head up.
Right.
It hurts.
I bet.
Imagine. So is there any advice you'd like to give to someone who wants to get into puppeteering?
Just do it.
There you go.
Just to quote Shia LaBeouf, just do it.
Probably seen this for voice acting too.
Voice acting, suit performing.
You're never gonna know how good you are unless you do it. Even if you don't succeed, at least you can say you attempted to do it. You tried it. And I think that's important. If you told me 15 years ago watching these clips and I said, I want to be a puppeteer. If you told me years later, like, hey, you're working with your heroes now and you're doing what you love to do and you're making a decent living out of it, then I wouldn't believe you. But, just persevere and keep going because you don't know where you're going to go.
That's awesome.
Yes, for sure. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Matt, you don't have to answer the question. He's answered it 5 times.
Thank you, God.
Yeah, he's been Matt's been asked that question like so many times.
I've had to answer that.
Before even his interview.
Yeah, I've had to answer that question many times. Thank God you don't, right?
Blame Jake.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's all Jake's fault.
You definitely come on as guest.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Blame the host.
Yeah, blame the host. It's everyone's happy nostalgia show, not Jake's.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh, well, you think that he's good right now? Just wait.
Defy good in this scenario.
We're almost to the tail end, anyway.
Yeah. So Jake, why don't you ask the?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What would you like to say to your fans?
Oh, why do you keep watching this stuff? Why? There's so much other good stuff out there. Why would you keep watching my just thank you for the support. I'm not a person that likes a bunch of attention and a lot of praise on things, but I enjoy all the wonderful comments, all the fan art that I is there a farm animal in the house? What's happening?
That's fine.
I thought I heard a sheep.
I did too. We're Grandma's farm. We're Grandma's farm.
We'd also like to thank the sheep and the Oinker sisters. Oh my God!
Oinky.
What were you raising up?
Oh no!
Now see, we pronounce it right this time, Jakey.
Jakey
that's
a story for another time.
Jakey mispronounced the Oinker sisters in front of Stephanie D'Abruzzo.
I was about to say,
how do you mispronounce Oinker sisters?
You mispronounced it as the Oinky sisters.
We're still wondering that. We're still wondering.
Wait, who did that?
Jakey did.
Jakey.
I'm done. Bye, guys. I can't be involved with this.
We questioned that.
I thought it was Guy Slimy. No, it's not it.
Oh my God!
That's how it says.
Don't get the guy behind that. He'd say that.
Okay. But yeah, thank you, fans, for loving the work that I do.
Yeah.
Indeed. Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And if people want to contact you, where can people find you?
So you can find me at bsmith_puppets on Instagram. That's where a lot of my stuff is. I don't post a lot on there anymore, but I'll do live streams, or you'll see me on somebody else's live stream. But if you want to see me on TikTok, again, it's bsmith_puppets for that.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome. And both your Instagram and TikTok is going to be description down below, so people follow you.
Hey, Papa Chris, I feel like you should ask this question.
Oh yeah, he's never asked it before.
Yeah.
Oh God. Hey, Puppet Chris.
Hello again,
Hello.
Puppet Chris.
So, since the podcast is called Jake's Happy Nostalgia Show, when you think of nostalgia, what do you think of? Yeah, or what defines nostalgia to you?
Oh gosh. Well, again, all this stuff behind me.
It can be here.
Yes,
a
lot of great stuff.
Family for me. A lot of my fondest memories was with my family back in the day, because all my family used to live in the same area. Now they're kind of separated. Some are in West Virginia, which is not too far.
Oh wow.
So some of them are in Florida. So it's kind of hard to see some of them a lot of the time. But just love being with my family. We used to take a lot of camping trips together and amusement parks, and our aunts were our babysitters, so we didn't have to deal with strange kids at the babysitter's house. We're like, oh, we're all related.
Yeah, I'm from West Virginia, which is amazing.
Nice.
Yeah, not saying the town though, because people will go stalk it. Small town.
Go find him.
Anyway.
But I think somebody's waiting in the wings, and I'm gonna.
Yes!
He requested that.
Here it goes. Here it goes.
He requested that I not be in the shot when he's having his moment, so I'm gonna leave. And he's gonna come back.
See you later.
All right, bye guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, here goes nothing.
Gentlemen, you thought
drum roll.
This is. I just want to say. I was going to say.
It's Bubba.
Howdy, boys.
What up, Bubba?
Howdy.
What's up?
Your celebrity is here.
Is that him? Yes, it is. It is
That's
Bubba.
him.
That's Papa Chris.
Hey, Puppet Chris. Nice
Hey, how you doing?
Wait, is this the nostalgia show?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
You made
This is it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Wait. Hold on. Is Tuna here?
Hey, go ahead.
No.
Okay, good.
Nope.
No.
Oh boy.
No, Tuner's never here.
Good. I like that.
Oh boy. They already had some things to say to me.
Yeah. What's with the nose?
Well, I got told. Apparently my I get compared to the count a lot because of my nose.
Yeah.
Oh, can you do a good count?
1, 2, 3.
That was one bad impression. Just kidding. I love you, baby. Love you.
Yeah. Yeah,
You
he
don't
has
get
a lot
paid
of
enough for this. You don't get
he
paid
hates
at all.
Tuner as well, even though he hasn't met him.
We don't get paid for this?
No, blame the host.
My
Blame
lawyer
Jake.
said I would get paid for this interview.
No, blame Jakey.
What we've been wanting to get. I gotta say,
So did mine, but
Yeah,
I gotta say, even Matt's parents have been asking, "When are you getting paid for this?" Yeah, they've even asked, like, "When are you getting paid for this?"
Same with his grandma. Yeah, she's definitely asked, when are you getting paid?
My mom has it probably.
Matt Bingel's like, well, I get paid in bird call autographs.
Oh, sorry.
Oh my god.
Bingo Burko, look behind him.
Therefore, he hasn't been paid in almost 2 years.
There it is. It's an autograph.
Yeah,
what is that, Luckle Duckle in the back there?
That's one of the duckbills back there.
A duckbill, you say?
Yeah, he is.
Duckbill.
It's like a playbill, but duckbill.
For those wondering, that's a to play on words for playbill, obviously. But
I think we know that. You've said it 1,000 times.
You've only said it once. If you say it once, you say it 1,000 times. True, good point.
Exactly. That's the saying.
See?
That's the saying.
Yep.
And Bubba, I know you and Puppet Chris have a very similar hatred.
What? We hate everything?
For
a certain group.
For a certain Australian group.
The Miggles. Yeah.
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 Hate them.
I do too. They're annoying.
The Wiggles. Look, they're all right. I mean, hey, I love the Wiggles. I think they're good people, but I just can't stand the constant music every time.
Your music's better anyway.
I love my taste in music. I want to hear some more Beach Boys.
Sing us one of your songs.
So one of my songs?
Yeah.
One of his songs.
Heard him.
I don't write songs. Wyatt, what's wrong with you?
You have the gulp drink some beer.
Oh yeah, gulp, drink some beer. Gulp, drink some beer. Gulp. Yeah, that's me and the Human Hunter. We're gonna go on tour with them.
Human
Hunter
that
needs
one.
to
Come on.
Oh my gosh.
Have you and him on the podcast together?
Oh, you really got to censor that episode.
There's already a warning, so they know. Matt recorded a warning.
And I know Wyatt told me something about a certain situation with a ducky.
Oh dear. Talk about the rubber ducky.
Listen. I'm just holding it for a friend.
Yeah.
Okay. Not mine. I don't talk about. No, I don't have a rubber ducky.
Yeah. And your Blue's Clues impressions are amazing.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. My Mr. Salt impression. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
Of course.
Oh, okay. Okay. Picture Steve is here, and there's a plate of French fries right there.
Yeah.
So it's like, I got to do the walking sound.
All right.
Oh, Steve, what are those French fries? Hey, what are you doing?
Yeah.
25 brain cells.
Oh man.
I knew about that. And then you also had the McChicken moment.
Oh no!
Don't bring that up again.
Jakey's doing it. Jakey, get out of here.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Oh,
the McChicken guy is a good friend of mine, but he has a lot of issues.
Yeah.
For a second, I thought you were actually going to leave Jakey. Damn.
Right?
That'd be an episode in itself.
It's his show. We can't go anywhere.
Yeah. Without Jake, it's just Happy Nostalgia Show.
Yeah, and who wants to watch that?
I know.
No one.
Not I, said the cat.
Oh my gosh.
Oh boy.
Yeah, luckily Junior's not around.
Oh,
if he was, there would be a chase going on.
Well, anyway, boys, it was nice talking to you, but his hand is getting sore, so I gotta go.
All right,
And,
All right, nice meeting you finally, Bubba.
Yeah, whatever.
Nice meeting you, Bubba.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
That was
there you
funny.
go.
There you
Welcome
go.
back,
There you go.
Brandon.
No, but definitely we need to have Mia and you and Alex all on the same. You and Alex.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Maybe like a 100th episode kind of thing.
Yeah.
50.
Oh,
we're hitting
God.
50. We're hitting 50 soon.
50th soon.
Yeah.
Oh, great! What number is this?
40. Is this 44?
You're the 44.
I think.
Yeah,
44.
44.
Yes, it is.
Oh
Mhm.
wow! I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
That's all. It's been a blast. We'll definitely have you back.
Yeah.
You and Alex and Matt all in the same room. You guys thought this was censored. Just wait.
Mhm.
Well, I told Bubba to behave himself. He was pretty tame today.
Oh,
Yes.
he can curse. We've had
Oh my
people
God.
curse.
You folks.
Mhm.
Well, I try to keep it clean, guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Just wait until Puppet
Fine.
Chris and Bubba are on a stream together. That'll be a whole nother ball game.
Yeah,
Oh
and then
my
I'll
gosh.
go live. I'll go live. I'll add you, and we'll just talk nonsense.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
You know what you
Yes.
do? No, you know
Yes.
what you do? You guys, you have Puppet Chris and Bubba and Human Hunter.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh, does
Oh.
Bubba Chris like alcohol?
Yes. Yes.
You'll fit right in.
Perfect.
Oh, boy.
Perfect.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, Brandon, it's been an absolute blast.
Yes.
Yes.
Definitely.
We
Thank you
are.
for coming on. It's been
Thank you so much.
been
We'll
so
definitely
fun.
have you
No
back.
problem, guys.
Yes.
Thanks for having
I'm
me.
glad.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm excited whenever you be back in the show in the future and all that. But
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We'll definitely
Oh,
make
yeah.
that episode
Yeah.
happen for a
Yes.
sing along.
oh my gosh, yes.
Sure.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Yes.
Sure.
And for all our viewers and listeners, thanks for tuning in to another
You're worth
fantastic
it.
episode.
Yeah.
Yes,
Mhm.
you're worth it. And remember, stay nostalgic.
Stay nostalgic.
Bye,
And
everybody.
Brandon, keep up your great work, what you're doing, and keep up what's happening. Keep up what's been going on for next.
Thank you, Jake. Thanks, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Welcome.
thanks.
You're
Bye,
welcome.
everyone. Stay
Bye.
nostalgic.
Bye.
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 See you next time on another episode of Jake's Happy Nostalgia Show, where nostalgia comes alive. Be sure to follow us on social media and stream us wherever you find your favorite podcasts. And as always, remember that you are worth it and to always stay nostalgic. Bye-bye.